channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Halloween tutorial on this fortune teller look. Ooh! I've wanted to do a fortune teller for ages, and you guys requested me to do a fortune teller this year, so I was like, yes, I'm going to do a fortune teller. This video is in collaboration with Shopcade, and I've teamed up with BeautyBay. So I've used loads of products which you can get from BeautyBay. I will list everything I've used in the description bar down below, and let's get into the makeup video. Okay, so before we jump into the makeup, I just want to show you quickly what Shopcade is exactly. So I'm just going to open it on my phone. So basically, oh, that's what I was looking at earlier. Okay, so basically this is the layout. The app is so cool. It's basically like a, I mean, it has Instagram vibes because it has a lot of like style trends on there and like makeup looks and outfits and stuff like that. And for example, like you can see this one is Creeping It Real. So this is obviously, there's a lot of Halloween stuff on there, and you will be able to see this video on there as well. So this one is obviously like a makeup one, so it'll have a video. So if you press this, it will play like a cool like video about whatever it is you're looking at. So you can obviously watch that, but then when you scroll down, it has like all the information, like some tips and stuff of how you can achieve the look in the post. And then you scroll right to the bottom, and you can shop everything like right from here. You just click on the stuff that you want from the video, and then you can just buy it straight from there. And they have so many products and so many brands. It's a really cool app. I'll leave the link for Shopcade app in the description bar down below. But so today I am collaborating on a video with them, with one of the brands they stock, which is BeautyBay. BeautyBay is like an online beauty store, a bit like a Sephora for us in the UK. So I've got loads of stuff from them I'm going to use to create this fortune teller look. So let's get started.
Okay, so I've already prepped my skin ready for makeup, and I'm going to start off with one of my favourite brands that BeautyBay stock, which is Illamasqua. This is their Skin Base Foundation. It's a really good coverage foundation, and it's got a beautiful finish to it. So I'm just using a buffing brush to buff this all over my face. Next I'm going into, this is the Graftobian High Definition Colour Palette. It's like a concealer and contour cream palette. So starting off with this light pale yellow shade, I'm just highlighting around my mouth, my chin, in between my eyebrows, but I'm not going to do the usual concealing and highlighting underneath my eyes. I'm literally just going to take it down the sides of my nose and then blend it outwards, purely because we're going to be putting so much shadow underneath the eyes, and we did put foundation there which has got full coverage anyway, so we really don't need to cake it up with a heavy concealer under there as well. I am also buffing this onto my eyelids to act as our eyeshadow base, because we're going to be putting a fair bit of eyeshadow on our eyes today. Taking this cool brown shade, is the darkest one in the palette, and it's also the greyest tone. This is going to really help us contour and shade the face. So I'm just applying it to my cheekbones and also my jawline, and a bit onto my temples as well. And I'm using quite a small concealer brush to apply this, and then I'm going to be going in with a clean foundation brush just to buff those lines out so we haven't got any harsh lines, although I do want this contour to be fairly strong. Once you've done that, you want to set all of these creams in place. So I'm just using a translucent powder to set the highlighted areas, and then I'm going in with another cool brown shade to set and further define the contour areas. Now I'm going into the Morphe 35P palette, which is for plum shades, because we're going to be going with a purple theme today. So taking this first purple shade, I'm taking this on a fluffy brush, and I'm blending it into my upper crease, pretty high up, pretty far out, and I'm also going to go super low on the lower lash line as well, as we're going for a really dramatic look for this one. It is Halloween after all, so just buff it all the way out. This Morphe palette, as well as loads of other Morphe palettes, are available on BeautyBay. So if you are in the UK and you can never get Morphe, you can get them from BeautyBay on the Shopcade app. Next I'm going into a smaller crease brush, the exact same colour but just a smaller brush which is slightly more dense, so it's going to give you a much better payoff of colour, and I'm just applying that in the same areas but not as low, and then again buffing it out. Going into a darker purple now, I'm doing the exact same process. You can see I'm kind of creating a V shape on the outer edge of my eye, so the little crease and then to the outer corner and then to the lower lash line as well. Don't be afraid to go super low with this because we're going to be putting veins on our eyes and that's going to work perfectly. Then going on to this burgundy shade, I'm just packing that onto my eyelid and then buffing it into my crease as well, just to further deepen it up and apply a base for this glitter we're going to put on now. This is the Graftobian glitter in Gothic. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So first of all, I applied a liquid glitter liner just to give it something to adhere to because this is a loose glitter. And look at it, it's so amazing. Like, it's the most beautiful colour. It's like a plum, really, really glittery, and this is like exactly what I envisioned when I was picturing this look in my head, so it worked perfectly. Next, I'm going into this Stila product. This product I wanted for so long. I always kept eyeing it up in the shop. It is the metallic Gilded Gold, and it is basically like, seriously, like gold leaf. So I applied that to the inner corners and then applied some lashes. Moving on to liner, I'm just lining my waterline with a black liner, and then I'm just going to be smudging that out as well, just so we get some more depth on that lower lash line. And then I'm going into this Ico, it's like a liquid liner, but in a pen form. That's quite important. You want like the felt tip pen because it's much easier to do the veins under the eyes, which we're going to do in a second. But first of all, I'm just covering the lash band. And then for the veins, you basically just want to, imagine you're drawing tree trunks. So just like wispy tree trunks with like branches coming off here and there. You can see I'm holding the pen really far near the end, so it gives you a really light hand, but this pen is perfect for this because it's got a really thin tip, so it like is thicker to thin, so you can really get that wispy effect on the edges. And just be free with this, like don't really think about it too much, just position them wherever you feel they look right. And then I also go in with that gold glitter liner I used on the eyelids earlier, just to give the veins just a little bit more pizzazz, you know, just so they stand out a bit more. Go back into that Stila Gilded Gold. I am just patting this all over my forehead. So I'm just using like a flat, dense brush to just pack this on. And then I also take it with my finger to push onto my cheekbones to give you like an insanely cool, like gold foiled highlight. So I just push that on like that. Next, you want to take a lid of this is a lid of a foundation cap, and I'm taking a black liquid liner and painting around the edge because this is going to give you the perfect circle. I'm really bad at drawing a perfect circle, especially on your face, like that's quite hard. So this gives you the perfect circle, so just put the liner on, put it on your head, and ta-da! You've got a perfect circle. Then I take a smaller size lid and do the exact same thing, and it's going to give you a smaller circle in the middle, which is going to create the shape that I was looking for. Super easy and so much easier than doing it freehand. Then I'm gonna draw like kind of like an eye in the center of the inner circle, and also draw some kind of, I don't really know what you call these, like tribally kind of lettery things. I did research into some pictures and there was a logo that looked like this, so I just did that with the same Ico pen liner. And then I also just shaded around the edges with some of the purple shadow. And then I decided I wanted some more of the kind of artworky stuff, so I drew a triangle underneath, which triangles are really easy to do, by the way. Just use like the flat edge of the felt tip, and then some dots and a line leading up to my forehead, and also some more little tribally things down my nose. But with this bit, you can just go for it and do whatever you feel is right. Then I just added a more blue purple shade onto my eyes, just because I felt like it needed a little bit more depth of colour rather than just purple. So it's more of a bluey purple. I just dotted around the edges and like on this outer corner area, as you can see. Moving on to the lips, I'm taking this amazing Illamasqua lipstick. This is a matte lipstick in the shade Apocalypse. How amazing is that colour? Like, it's insane, I love it. So I just applied that, and then I'm also going in with my black just kohl liner just to deepen up the edges to give it a bit more definition. And then I also am going to go back into that gold shade and just put it on like the top of the lip, like the Cupid's bow area, and also a tiny bit on the actual lips as well. Once you've done that, that will be the makeup look complete. We are just going to put on a cool wig, because I mean you could just wear it like this, but it's Halloween, so we're going to go all out. So I put on a cool grey wig and loads of accessories, and I also drew some more tribally logally things on my fingers because I thought that just kind of tied in. And I also put on a nose to ear chain, but you can be as creative as you like with that, just go for it. So that is the finished look, guys. I really hope you liked it. Don't forget to check out Shopcade app in the description bar down below, and I will also leave all the links to everything I've used from BeautyBay in the description bar as well. Don't forget to tag us on Instagram if you do recreate this look for Halloween, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!